Well, Nick, how much are you looking forward to this fight?
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. You know, last fight was the end of December. I'm in Trowbridge. You know, I'm defending my English title in Trowbridge again, which is, you know, we've never had a big title like this in Trowbridge before, so I'm really looking forward to it. Yeah.
I mean, what's it like fighting in front of your home fans?
Oh, there's nothing better. You know, they come. You know, if I fight in Swindon or fight in Wigan, you know, they come wherever I fight. So it's nice to fight in hometown, right on their doorstep. So you know, it's good for the crowd as well.
And you're defending your English title. How much does that mean to you? I think you were the youngest guy to win it, weren't you?
Yeah, I was the youngest guy to win it, and you know, defending it in my hometown against a good fighter like Martin Concepcion. You know, it's you know, it is a dream come true. You know, to fight in hometown. Yeah, so yeah, it'd be good.
He's been matched up against Concepcion before, so you've had plenty of time to think about him. What sort of a threat is he going to pose?
You know, he's got experience on his hands. You know, he's had a lot of fights. You know, he's had 11 knockouts in his fights, and I've only had 11 fights. You know, so he's a bit of a banger. You know, and he's been out there with the best. So you know, it's going to be a good fight. And it's going to be a real hard fight. You know, if I win, and you know, it's going to open up so much more bigger titles now for me.
I mean, you are at such an early stage of your career. Is this what you often encounter? You come up against more experienced guys, so it's your talent against their experience a lot of the time.
I suppose, yeah. You know, Martin Concepcion, he's still a dangerous man. Do you know what I mean? He's still a good fighter. You know, he said if he loses, he's going to retire, so he's going to come out all guns blazing. So it's going to be one of my hardest fights I've had. You know, I fought Martin Murray. You know, Martin Murray's at his peak. You know, but apart from Martin Murray, it's going to be my hardest fight.
You mentioned the Martin Murray fight for the British title. Is that the level that you want to get back to as quickly as possible? Yeah,
you know, I'd love to be fighting likes people like that again. Do you know what I mean? He's at world class level now, but yeah, I'd love to be fighting for British and Commonwealth titles. You know, that's what I'm aiming for.
And word has it, this might, because of your progression, this might be your last fight in Trowbridge. So is the message really for the guys to come and see possibly the last time in your hometown?
You know, this probably will be the last fight. You know, if I win this in Trowbridge, you know, bigger and better titles. You know, I've got to fight bigger places. So this might be the last time I fight in Trowbridge. You know, so you know, try and get as many people down there on Saturday and watch the fight. You know, it'd be good.
And how easy is it to focus on this fight when obviously your promoter, your manager, you're planning for the future as well? I mean, you obviously want to keep progressing, so how difficult is it to temper the focusing on this fight and also planning for your future as well?
I think you've got to focus on the fight that you've got ahead of you. Do you know what I mean? I don't think you should look ahead. You know, I've done that before, you know, and sometimes you come a little bit unstuck, you know. So I'm just focused on the Martin Concepcion fight because it's a massive fight. I win that, then I can go from there, really, and sit down with PJ and we can sit down what we've got planned in the future.
And how pleased are you with how you've recovered from the Martin Murray fight? I mean, I think you realised at the time it was a big step up, but it was a defeat. How pleased are you how you've recouped after that?
It was, you know, it was a massive fight for me. You know, he went on and drew for a world title, Felix Strumm, you know, one of the world's best middleweights. So, you know, I learned so much from that. I've had 2 fights after that now, and I've stopped both of them. You know, I think I've progressed, and I've learned a lot from that Martin Murray fight. So I'm glad I've done it.
You were renowned for your all-out, all-action style. I mean, obviously, the defeat against Martin Murray, has it made you change anything, or is it still the exciting Nick Blackwell, the raw fighter that we saw when he burst on the scene? Yeah,
you know, I still like, you know, going in, having a bit of war on that. You know, when you got a box, you got a box. You know, with Concepcion, doesn't like being put under pressure, so I'm going to go for it this time. You know, I'm going to put the pressure on him. You know, I suppose it is going to be a bit of a war because he likes to come forward too. So yeah, it's going to be an all-action fight.